Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Tickle Me Wet Artist, or Sai, whatever you would like to call me. I am a musical entrepreneur who helps creative and visionary entrepreneurs follow their passions, follow their dreams, pursue it all the way, and help them with a high ticket offer along the way, which helps them be in their genius zone, which helps them be in the zone that they need to be to create what they're here on earth to do, that is make a change. So what are we talking about today? Today we are going to get in a little bit on the journey. Till now we've been speaking about what you're here to achieve, and how the mindset and all these things, but getting a little bit into the details of the journey. What are the kind of things you need to be aware about the pitfalls, or just about the people you'll be meeting, and like who are the people who are going to be really by your side, and who are the people we probably need to be a little bit wary about. So, jumping right into it, three types of people that every entrepreneur is most likely wanting to have by their sides. And these are the three people who are going to help you really build this. Okay, so who is the first one? Before we even jump into like the first person who you need to start from a point of authority, which means that you start as a solopreneur. That means you are just looking at yourself as you would do it no matter what the situation is. Like you will continue with your journey even if all these so-called people quit, even if all these so-called people just ditched you and went away, you will still be doing the same thing. So first point is you need to start at zero, not at person one, person two, and person three. They will come along and they will stick by. I'm not being negative, but you need to start at zero. Even if everybody goes away, you are still there doing exactly what you're here to do. And that is what is going to, in fact, attract all these three people that we're going to be talking about, three archetypes. So point number one, start at zero. Start at zero, make it strong, know what you're here for, narrow it down, chisel out all the stuff that you don't need, that you're not all about, remove everything that doesn't align with you, because only the things which align will have the kind of resilience that it takes to go all the way. Okay, so the first person you're going to be meeting along this journey is going to be someone who sees you for who you are. Now, this is a very rare type of individual, but exactly the person who is going to be investing in you, whether it's time, money, belief, faith, or even just in terms of encouragement, because sometimes that's all you need. So a lot of category of people will fall under this, like something like a VC can fall into this, like a venture capitalist, because they are able to spot the fire in you. They're able to spot your the idea that you have, the brilliance of it. They're able to spot the ingenuity in you, or maybe they're just able to spot that you have it in you that it takes to go all the way and actually build what you're here for. So these are the most important people in the beginning, because they are the investors. No matter what they're investing, time, money, faith, belief, or encouragement, no matter what kind of support they're giving you, it might be moral or monetary, whatever is the support that they're giving you, they are the people who have recognized you at your core. Now, I'm going to be explaining this layer by layer, just like how you're peeling off an onion. Now we're going reverse. That is, we're starting from the center and then going layer by layer. Now, remember, since you do not yet have success to show, since you do not yet have accolades or money to show, these are the people who are coming in at the very core. That means they're not actually seeing your revenue or performance or anything. They are just seeing you for what you are. They are seeing your true qualities. They are seeing the thing that you're made of. And these are the gems, these are the salt of the earth. So as I said, it could be VCs, it could be investors, it could be anybody you're pitching your initial idea to. And I would highly recommend you go with someone who really believes in you, who's able to give you encouragement as well along the way, who is aligning at the start. So if possible, do not take up avenues where you feel someone's just trying to use you for something. Maybe not. I mean, you would have to if you're in dire straits, but try to go for someone who is aligning with something you're emotionally connected to. Anybody who starts anything is emotionally connected to the venture, because any venture, remember, is like giving birth, and every mother or a parent is connected to what they have instigated or started. So it's the same thing. An entrepreneurial journey is the same thing as giving birth. You're giving birth to something that's inside of you. You're emotionally connected to it. Try to reach out, or try to affiliate with the people who are seeing that quality which you are emotionally connected with. So try to go for emotion first. That's the first layer. You should try to go for emotion first. Second, if it's not emotion, it could be mental. Try to go for the person who's aligning with the idea that you have, with the vision that you have, with what's the like how this can kind of branch out. So that's in the territory of like air, or communication. Emotion is the territory of water. So next layer, try to go for someone who is seeing you for the fuel you're generating. Now what does that mean? Like the sun creates its energy, you are creating fuel, because you're starting any enterprise, any enterprise, right? You're starting a journey without anybody's how do you say, it's not a job, you're starting a journey. That means you are the one fueling it. If it's a job, then somebody else has already fueled it, and you are joining them in their establishment. That means they are paying you, and you are continuing with the life that you're continuing. But this is different. This is, you're starting something. When you're starting something, you are the generator of the fuel. So the third type of person, within the first category, is someone who's seeing you for the fuel that you're generating. That is the fire. That is your work ethic. That is your amount of hours you're able to work, or like the vigor and the fire with which you're able to work. Now, I will also mention one more thing, which is quite rare, but it's possible. Is someone who is just connected to you by spirit, is just connected, and there's really no rhyme or reason why they're with you, or like it just doesn't make sense at all, or you just can't find a rational way of categorizing it, but they just are, and it's a gift of the universe, and just be in surrender and accept it the way it is. So yeah, so this is the first category of people who are going to be there at the very beginning. Now, second category, once you start building, once you start growing, once you have sales, once you have money coming in, once you have results to show, once you have anything coming in, is when the second lot of people are going to come in. The second lot of people are the ones who are going to look at this as well, it sounds like a good opportunity, like everyone's doing it, it will come across for the second lot of people as a new wave. Now let me give this as an example of someone who uses devices. Okay, so if like, for example, like I didn't have a phone for an extremely long period of time. I had it extremely late because I wasn't too keen on having one. Like, it was a necessity at the end, and I had to get it. I'm not too passionate about it anyway. So yeah, but there are people who have come in at the very start of technology. Also, I'm just giving as an example as a mobile phone, and have invested right at the center of it with the people who are really passionate about developing it, or some of them invested in the idea and the potential. You see where I'm going with this. So there are people who have come in at the first rev, who probably own the phone in the first version itself. And then there are people who saw that it was a new wave that was happening, that everyone's having a mobile phone, and now the old phones are going away. So yeah, it might be a cool thing. It might be a new style. So why not do it? It's like coloring your hair. It's a new style. Just do it. So that's the second lot of people. And the third lot of people are the ones who are coming in at a point at which you're just so big and like so unavoidable that they feel it's just a necessity to have one, or it's either a social pressure, or any of that sort. So now when you're coming onto the second type of people, these are the ones who see you as a wave, as a new wave, like you're part of say, for example, you're starting a health food company, and you're just starting off something, and they're part of a new wave where you are instigating something, where you're a part of a bigger movement of health conscious people. Fair enough, right? So now, for example, like I'm doing affiliate marketing as a musical entrepreneur. Now, anybody who sees people working in the online space and able to continue their passion is seeing this as a wave that, oh, such kind of artists or such kind of musicians or such kind of you know uh, mm, self-employed people, entrepreneurs, are able to work from anywhere. They're able to work off a laptop and a phone. They're able to live on exotic beaches and islands and still continue to do what they do. So this looks like an online fad or an online thing that's happening. Why not hop onto it? That's what the second lot of people are going to be thinking and coming on. So you need a lot of these as well, because they're the ones who are going to build your enterprise. And the third kind of people are the ones who come in at an extremely late point in time. That is, once you are unavoidable, like once you're so big that literally they just cannot avoid you because you're everywhere. You're like pestering them. You're just everywhere. That is at the point at which you're an establishment, where they don't see you as an idea. They don't see you as an entrepreneur. They just see you as an establishment, because you have now reached a solid ground. And that is when they are what you would call as a customer. Because till now, these are the first and the second lot of people who are funding your dreams, who are really putting in something because they saw something. Third lot of ones are coming in as customers, the ones you are going to be serving, because if you don't serve, they leave. The first and second don't leave because they see a little bit deeper than just getting something out of you. They see a little bit more. But the third lot are just seeing it like, okay, is he going to do my work in the shortest period of time and give me the best results? And like that's all they're looking at, because for them, you have come in at you have come in at the periphery, or they have come into you at the periphery. So for them, there are many other options as well. You're not the only one. But for the first lot of people who came in, that's generally they're not looking at it like an option. They're looking at it because they've really invested, because they're emotionally connected to you. It's like you can't say that a mother has 6 children and like the second child is just an option for the first one. It's not like that. All 6 are equally important because all of them are emotionally connected to her, and that's the way the first lot of people generally would be looking at you. Even the second lot would be like a sense of close friends or something, where you don't actually partiate between them, but you're connected with them on a certain level. The third lot is the consumer or the customer, who is coming in because you are the one who's delivering efficiency right now, and they're not exactly emotionally or spiritually or in any way connected in that sense. They could be later, but it's a slow transition because they were not there with you in the beginning. So they don't have the emotional connection with the journey. They might come in because you're giving good service. That's very different. That's very different. So that is the third lot of people. That is where service becomes important, and that is where professionalism and efficiency comes in. In the first and the second, it's more about inspiration, instigation, and painting the picture. So these are the three types of people or archetypes that you're going to be finding as you're coming up as an entrepreneur. And now why do I speak about this? I speak about this because I am a musical entrepreneur who has come in with a high ticket sales affiliate marketing organization, could I say? And this offer allows me to continue doing my passions, my music, and not have to deviate from it. Now, this gives me a lot of location independency, allows me to build whatever I want to build. Just I'd like to build my own music studio at some time, so it allows me to do that. And you yourself could be doing something very similar, starting off just with a high ticket offer, because you're hardly investing anything. You all it's more like a plug and play business. It's a lot more safer than starting your own enterprise with all the costs, etc., going on. So that's what I do. If you'd like to reach out to me, send me a personal message on my Facebook page, and I will get back to you soon. I'm getting the other funnel set up right now, my milkshake and all of that. So once that's ready, it will probably be a little bit more easier for you to get in touch with me. But for the moment, please bear with me and just send me a personal message on my Facebook, on my profile, on my business page, Tickle Me with Artist, and I will get back to you and guide you through the steps about how you could do the same thing, about how you could associate with a high ticket offer and continue to pursue your dreams and your passions. So that's it for now. Signing off. Your very own Tickle Me Wet Artist. Take care. I'm not getting it in space. Yes, now I am.